you the set. They got you that 5-1 lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, she opened up her airport, so I missed most of that. But I agree with you.
It's all right. The crowd enjoyed it, and it was all complimentary to you.
Yeah. So fast forward, I'm 5-1, 40-30 up, and I decide to lose the next 7 points in a row. So
that's
pretty good. So I'm now 5-4 up. The momentum's changed.
Yep.
I can't even read that. But I end up at this 5-4 game. I end up hitting 2 good cut volleys that end up closing out the set. So
hold on. Let's talk real quick. So obviously you've been 5-1 up, goes to 5-4, tense, right?
Yes. You're now like, ooh.
When you were out there in the match, right? Do you feel that change in momentum?
I remember this set because it was, still best of 5, but you're like 5-1 up, playing well. You just need to close it out and be tied at 1 set all.
Right.
Whether I relax or Chappie just goes, I'm just going to kind of go for a few more, and they go in or whatever it might have been.
Right.
And yeah, it definitely like changes quickly. Like he goes 5-2, you're like, okay, 5-3, you're like, all right, close it out. 5-4, and you're like, all right, straight back to full like concentration.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And it snaps back. It's weird. Like you then kind of just find it.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's so true. Momentum in this game switches on a dime. And the people that win more matches than they lose are the ones that can regain it quicker, right? So the guys that can regain that from 5-2 or 5-3 instead of letting it get to 5-4 or 5-all are going to win more sets because they're just not going to give you that momentum as often. All right, so let's skip ahead now. So now we're 1 set all. Let's go with third set.
1 set all. Third set. Funny note on, so Chappie hit 1 grill there, I had none, 6 dead-ons, he had 3 dead-ons, 0 winning galleries, 0 winning galleries each, so more dead-ons for me, but definitely not target heavy.
Well, but I will say, John, you know your style of play. If neither party is hitting openings, you're happy with that stat, right?
Completely.
Because you're a rallier. You like to run around. You're a great retriever. So if rallies are being extended and or won on the floor, that's going to be in your favor. So, as long as it's equal. It just can't be like the first set where it's only you missing openings.
Yeah. All right, third set. First game, I'm back to forcing a lot on the penthouse. I go 2 love down quickly, winning only 3 points. 3 love down, Chappie using good, like fat boast off his return, which I guess I wasn't dealing with very well.
Do you know where we are time-wise in that?
I don't have time-wise.
Okay. No worries.
I got good rally at 1:45:20, but I think that's later on in the set.
Okay, it's all right. And so it's amazing, isn't it? Because to me, it kind of felt like that thing where like you won the set, right, and you get pumped up and then you relax.
Yeah.
And that was kind of your problem in the third set, right? It's almost like the focus goes a little bit because you've won that set and evened it out, whereas pressure's on when you're a set down, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you've done all that work to get back to level, and now it's like, oh, okay, we're good, and that's like, oh no, now I'm in this hole again. So talk me through that third set a bit. You're down 3 love,
I'm 3 love. Obviously hitting balls back on the penthouse. Chappie's feeling confident. He's hitting his good like fat boast return into my backhand corner. 4-1 down. I got stuck at the hazard end, so it sounds like I'm not serving as much as I was, and I mean, we've all been there. You get stuck down there. You try and sneak a couple galleries. You miss them high, hit a ledge, and you're just like, oh, and they can rally off really quick.
Oh, yeah. It's brutal.
That's my speciality.
That hazard end, man, I always try and explain to people, it can be an island down there where you're just on your own and you can't escape it. And it just feels so it's just cold, and it's not darker, but it is. It's like the same light, but it doesn't feel like it, and just like
I feel like the first 2 sets I was playing the timbre like pretty well, considering how tough it is there. And even just a couple points here, they've been like complete misreads, and I'm like 6 feet away. I'm not even bothered swinging because I'm nowhere near it. You're like, oh.
But that's what happens, right? You spend enough time down there, and trouble's just gonna brew. So it's just a part of the game, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, mentally you know that, but it's one of those things where when we watch it back, and it's like, okay, well, just relax and take your time, and you'll get that chase, right? But when you're in the heat of the moment, it just feels like they're boarded up, and you can't get a chase whether you want it, you know, at any point. So, all right. So 4-1 down, struggling on that receiver's end. Let's go.
Yeah, 4-1 down. I go 40 love down, and I actually come back to win that game. So I hit 2 grills, and I feel like I'm moving my feet better, and I look more energetic. So I think I've probably gone to myself, right, I'm 4-1 down. If I can win this game, I'm really gonna like have a run at it and hit 2 grills. Start feeling better for whatever reason, and get back to 2-4.
Right.
I gave him a cheap game to give him 5-3 poor choices, so I must have got back to 3-4.
Yep.
Look good in the stat. Give him a cheap game. I got good rally at 145.20. If you want to go to that.
Okay, go back a little bit. 145. And I do wonder if that's yet again the same thing where it's like you fight all the way back, right? 3-4, you feel like you're back in it again, and then okay, so easy to just let things go for a game. All right, let's see what we got. Spunk it. Into the penthouse.
Keep it on track here.
Oh, swing harder, John.
Yeah, nice. Talk about it. That ball's definitely down by Chappie.
Oh, God, he just loves that boast, doesn't he? Loves that boast. Well, but yeah, it's the same thing yet again. You do such a good job. Obviously, like, you and I play kind of somewhat similar styles, but, picking that ball up out of the winning gallery corner there, he's rolled a great ball cross court, right? You're behind, and you just stayed in that rally, right? You kind of fought your way back in, and that was stuff that you weren't doing so much of in the first set, It's not so much about winning all those rallies. It's basically just about letting them know that they're going to have to do that to win every rally, right?
Yeah.
And whereas the first set, you were letting him win those quick ones, right? You wouldn't have covered that or missed it, right? And then, so he doesn't feel like he has to do more. He knows he's doing enough. Whereas now you're making him earn those points. So whether or not you win that rally, it's instilling a mindset of you're going to get it back. He has to hit all these extra balls. And I think that's where you're doing damage in the sets even that you lose, right? When you're playing your best tennis, you may not win that set, but the guy's going to work damn hard to do it. And that's going to pay off later on, right?
Yeah.
And so obviously, like as I recall, it was quite hot, right? So you got like pretty tough conditions here.
It was pretty, summer in Tassie. It's not too... It was especially coming from Philadelphia winter. You're not sort of used to it. Yappies, I guess, living in that heat. But I feel, I do a lot of training and feel pretty fit. All the time on court. So I didn't feel that was too bad. We ended up getting to 5-all in this set.
Ooh, okay.
Tight. God, I wish I'd written down the timestamp. I don't know why. I did it first 2 sets and then stopped.
Rookie. It's all right. So talk me through that 5-all game. Because 5-all games are, let's be honest, they're a toss-up. Right? anybody can win them. There doesn't matter what momentum there is. It can be